in a bridge with the block underneath your back. So place it onto your sacrum right above your flesh. Right below your flesh, booty flesh, and just begin to settle into your mat here. Now take your hands, kind of create a diamond shape, and bring them to your pelvis. Yeah. So energetically draw your inner thighs in, and then we'll start with hip flexion. So pick your left knee up over your hip, opposite left. Find your left knee over your hip, and then bend your left knee a little bit slightly, and then lower your left foot back down. Pick up your right hip. So this is called a hip flexion, a little bit higher, and just feel the point where your upper thigh meets your pelvis, and exhale, lower down. Begin to march it out. So bring your left leg up, and then bring your right leg up. And just continue like that. Yeah, allow your breath to match the intensity. Now what this block is doing is creating that sense of a neutral pelvis. So when we begin to move into bigger movements, you can move with more proper alignment. All right, give yourself one more round each side. And then we're gonna pause with the left leg up, and then we're gonna straighten out your left leg. And then try to straighten out your leg as much as possible, and begin to separate your big toe from your pinky toe. So just creating more space from having our feet closed off in a shoe all day. And then take your left hand. You want your glass? Okay, take your left hand, glide across your right arm, and feel free to close your eyes here. You can just keep them closed. Glide up your right forearm. So take your left hand and find your wrist space. Yes, now create space into here, and then take it over your head. Yes, get a nice side body stretch here. Continue to flex your toes towards your face and expand your pinky and your toe. And then bend your knee, and then lower your arms. Same thing, opposite side, extend your right leg. Begin to expand your toes and see a little bit more open on your right side. From your big toe to your pinky toe. Right hand grasps a divot in your wrist. Begin to stretch over. And then bend your right knee, lower your arms. Remove your block from underneath your back. We're gonna take one more set just like that. So lift up your hips, come into your bridge. And then take your left leg up, place your hands into your mat. Oh yeah, that sun is pretty bright. And then lower down and extend your right leg. And then exhale, lower down, lower your hips. Bend your knees over your hips and place your block in between your thighs. So take any direction to squeeze your block. Interlock all 10 fingers behind your head, and then draw your elbows inwards towards your face. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, lift up. So lift up off your shoulder blades, feel the connection in your lower abdominals here. Yes, really great lift. Inhale to lower, keep your legs where they are. Exhale, lift up. Yes, beautiful, breathe here. Hold it here, yes, begin to consolidate that triangle energy and lower. This time straighten out your legs, we're gonna add on. Draw your elbows inward, exhale, lift up. Begin to lower your legs about to 70 degrees. Inhale, lower back up. Come up an inch off your shoulder blades. Keep your legs, inhale, lower. Lower your head. Second set, last set, exhale, lift up. Lower your legs. Bring them back up. This time, reach for your ankles. Yes, awesome. And then bring your hands behind your head. Bend your knees, lower, release your block, relax. keep both feet where they are, and bring both knees over to the right. We gonna burn up out here. Okay. So bring both knees over to your right, and keep your feet activated. So imagine there's a third hand pressing onto your hips. If it gets too intense, we can take it inside. Take your right hand, reach up, pull back your left fingertips. So nice side body stretch, opening up the fascia in your right wrist, down your left forearm. And then imagine there's a hand pressing onto your hip. That hand is responding to the side. And then same thing, opposite side. Bring both knees over to your left, but keep your feet activated and separate your feet a little bit wider. Yeah. And then imagine there's another hand pressing onto your hip, and you get a nice stretch along your forearm. Bring your knees back to center. Second set of abs, no block. Interlock your fingers behind your head. Bring your knees over your hips. Exhale, lift up. This time extend your right leg. Reach out, bring it up to like a 70 degrees. Reach out through your right toes, and bend your left knee to keep your knee aligned over your hip. Yes, great adjustment. Bend your right knee. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift up. Left leg extends, right knee stays over your hip. Left leg comes up to a 70 degree. Yes, feel your lower core. Bend your left knee. Inhale to lower. Second set. Exhale, lift up. Extend your right leg. This time, turn 2 inches to the left. Yes. And then bring your left elbow in a little bit. And try to lift up a little bit higher off your left shoulder. Yes, you're the right person to do this. All right, bend your right knee. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift up. Extend your left leg. Twist 2 inches to your right. Yes, lift your right shoulder blade up. Awesome. Bend your left knee. One more set. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift up. Extend your right leg. This time, take your right forearm, bring it across your left thigh. Make the connection. Now take your left hand, grab that divot in your wrist, and begin to lift up. Yes, awesome. You feel that? Okay. Bend your right knee. Inhale to lower. Last set. Exhale, lift up. Elbows come in. Left arm comes across your right thigh. You make the connection. Your right hand grabs your wrist, and you use that to lengthen out, lift your right shoulder blade up off your mat. Awesome, Rachel. Bend your left knee. Inhale to lower. Relax your legs. Good work. Okay.
A lot of core activation there.
Yeah. So we're going to just get the core ready.
It's great.
Meet me to the front of your mat in a tabletop quadruped, and take your block and place it on your sacrum. So follow your shoulders. So this is just a way to keep the accountability in your hips, and we'll start with fire hydrant. Right leg comes out. Just a little movement. Don't go too high. So what that block is doing, and then lower your right leg, and then left hip comes up. So what that block is doing is keeping, and just continue. That block is keeping the accountability of your neutral pelvis and showing you how to move from the femur and the hip. All right, and give yourself a couple more rounds. And just take one more each side. Great breath. And then remove your block. Transition to a dolphin. So you can go forearms, tuck your toes, lift up your hips, and then pike them back. Option to interlock your fingers as well. Yes. Now from here, left leg comes up, or right leg. So just know that I'm going to start on the left a lot, because just to reverse it.
It's a...
I know.
Yeah.
3 minor circles, let's go clockwise. So just once again, moving from the hip. Yes, awesome. But you see her lower back is still neutral pelvis here, and the same thing opposite side. So we're going 3 clockwise and 3 counterclockwise. Just a little tiny, like you're stirring a cocktail, and then bend your, oh yeah, okay, you're gonna do the opposite. All right, awesome.
I didn't do counter on this side.
And then make your way to a child's pose. Okay, I do want to warn you, having a black mat in the sun, it's gonna get hot, but that's what we're here to do.
Here to sweat.
And then we will meet at a standing position. So, sun salutation 1. Inhale, mountain pose, reach forward and up to create space along your rib cage. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips, sit back. Place your hands or your fingertips to your mat. Step your right foot back, lower your right knee, lower the top of your foot. Inhale, low crescent lunge, arms come high. So checking in with neutral pelvis, we'll bring one hand to your lower back, and then one hand to your front. And then you're gonna pull your tailbone down and collect that energy. Deep inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands, step back to a high plank. Lower your knees, lower your hips, lower your chest. Keep your shoulder blades lifted, so lower everything down. Peel the mat back for cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift up and back. Keep your hands where they are. Step your right foot forward. Lower your knee and the top of the foot. Inhale, arms come high. Great alignment. Exhale, forward fold. Frame your right foot, left foot meets your. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, sit back. Step your left foot back. Lower the top of your knee, lower the top of your foot. Inhale for low crescent. Exhale, high plank. From your high plank, lower your knees, lower your hips, lower your chest. Pull the mat back for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift up and back. Left foot steps forward, lower the top of your knee, the top of your foot. Inhale, arms come high, draw your belly in, awesome. Exhale, forward fold, right foot meets your left. Inhale, mountain pose, reach forward and up. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot steps back, lower the knee, keep the toes tucked. Inhale, arms come high. This time, take your right hand, grab your left wrist, and create space. Exhale, high plank. Lower your knees, lower your hips, pull the mat back, shoulder heads lifted. Inhale for cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, lower your knee, lower the top of your foot, or keep the toes tucked, thank you. Your left hand grabs the right wrist. Exhale, frame your left foot, right foot meets. Last round, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back, keep your toes tucked, lower the knee. This time bring your hands, interlock them at your sacrum. Now keep your palms open, so just interlock the fingers. And then draw your shoulder blades towards each other versus your elbows. And create space in your chest. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, high plank. Knees, chest, hips, peel back for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hands stay, left foot steps forward. Lower your knee, keep the toes tucked. Arms come high. You interlock your fingers, leave your palms open, draw your shoulder blades to open up. Awesome. Exhale, forward fold, left foot meets your right foot. Inhale for mountain pose, moving into sequence 1. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back in a fingertip lunge here. And continue to lengthen your spine and draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Now extend your arms back, airplane arms. Yes, awesome. Lift your chest up off your left thigh, dial your right hip down. Keep your left arm where it is and extend your right arm towards your right ear. So arms are moving in different directions. Yes, really great alignment. Begin to dial your right foot down and bring your left forearm to your thigh for an extended side angle. Yes. create space in your rib cage by pressing them down into your forearm. Okay, let's get off this hot mat. We revolve crescent to the back. So pivot to the back of your mat. Left hand comes down. Twist open to the right. And adjust to the sun burning your feet as needed.
Not too bad. I guess.
All right, I guess you used to this. All right, take a deep inhale. And then exhale, lower your hand, one-legged plank. Shoot your right leg back. Yes. Oh, yes. Keep your core tight. Right leg comes down, left leg comes up. Begin to alternate the legs, keeping this neutral pelvis. So little tiny movements from your hips. Yes, your arms are your strong foundation. One more around each side. Okay, now bring your knees to your mat. Wide fingertips. Fingertips come off your mat for cobra. So we got fingertips up, inhale for cobra, and then exhale, downward facing dog. From here, left leg comes high. 3 circles clockwise and 3 counterclockwise. Now, step your left foot 3/4 in between your hands, standing out. So step your left foot, it's almost like a standing splits, but a standing out, step it forward, and then sink into your left hip. Now, lengthen your chest through your arms and ground your palms. So the most important thing is you want to have your palms grounded. And so bend your left leg as much as you need to sink low into your hip. Yes, awesome. Now continue to expand your chest. Find, yes, awesome. Great adjustment. Exhale, forward fold, right foot meets your left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back, fingertip lunge. Great alignment. Arms come back for an airplane. Awesome. Left hip down, right hip forward, and yes, take your left arm towards your left ear. Reach in different directions here. Begin to spiral, left hip, left heel down, right forearm to your right thigh, extended siding. And allow your neck to follow your entire spine. Deep inhale, exhale, twisted crescent to the front, right hand comes down, left twist is open. Great use of a block. So begin to separate your hand and your foot from each other. And then pull your left shoulder blade onto your back. Take a deep inhale. Frame your left foot, shoot your left leg out, one-legged plank. And we alternate the legs. Left hip down. Once again, neutral pelvis. One more time, each side. Lower your knees. Lower your hips, fingertips come out, wide. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg comes high. 3 circles each way. So little tiny movements, and then stir your cocktail opposite side. From here, you step your right foot 3/4. So it comes in between your hands. And then you're gonna lift off to sink low into your right glute. So sink low into your right glute, yes, really great. And then begin to expand through your chest, awesome. And lower your hands. It's kind of like you're prep for handstand here. Deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold, left foot meets your right foot. Inhale, mountain pose. How are we doing?
Good.
Exhale, forward fold. Sun A, step or float back, high plank to low plank. Option to take an upward dog, or you can take a cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. From your downward dog, find a sense of lightness. If you got to walk your feet in or be in the ball mounds of your foot, inhale, gaze forward. Step will travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. High plank to low plank, your variation. Yes. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a sense of readiness, buoyancy. Gaze forward, travel to the top of your mat. Awesome float. Inhale for mountain pose. Exhale, place your hands into your hips. Right here, like, and then sit back. Yes. Exhale. High plank to low plank. So kind of where we started off in our bridge. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, look forward. Beautiful breathing. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale for mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. High plank to low plank, we're meeting a downward facing dog. Left leg comes high. So you have the, if you like to add a hop, you add a bend in your knee and just, or you step into a high crescent lunge, left leg will come forward. Uh-huh. And then you just swing it through.
Okay.
So with your high crescent, now bring your hands to your waist and add a slight bend into your back leg, almost to find a sense of you're ready to like launch. Right leg comes forward, right hip comes forward, left hip comes back. Deep inhale, exhale, half airplane, launch off your left leg. Now bring your hands back to your hips. And now from here, we're gonna find some external rotation. So begin to imagine your left foot is turning out and turn your right hip out, almost like a half move. Yes, now bring it back. 4 more just like that. Inhale to open up. Exhale, come down. It's not supposed to be easy. 3 more just like that. Dial down. 2 more. You should really feel this in your left glute. From here, we will step to the back of your mat for a right leg airplane. So just funky transition. Take the load off your left leg. And we're here. Awesome. Should feel really good to get off that opposite leg. Now begin to lower your hands for that standing L, grounding your palms. So bend your, bend as much as you need to. So try to ground your palms. And then sink low into your right leg. So feel free to sink as low. It's kind of counterproductive of what we're used to. Now step your left foot down, right leg 3-legged dog. Left foot steps back, right leg 3-legged dog. Dial your right hip down. Now step your right foot forward for a standing L. Move your hands through your chest. So we're just gonna alternate. Left foot steps down, 3-legged dog, right leg comes high. Back to your standing L. Move your chest through your arms. One more time. Step your left foot back, right leg comes high. Standing L. Lower your hands. Yes. Awesome. Now you are going to bend your right knee, come to a crescent twist towards the right. So right knee on top of your left. See the twist. I'm sorry. So twist towards your right here. So option to stay here. You have the option to extend your leg. Great. From here, you're gonna dial out to the right, to the front of your mat for your fire hydrant. So we're gonna dial out and we're gonna move straight into our fire hydrant. Left hip, right hip. And we'll pause with the left leg high, ground into your right palm. So option to take your legs in sort of like a Baddha Konasana, drawing your heels towards each other, and then take your left shoulder high. From here, we flip into a dancing table, step your left foot over, and then totally just move right into it. So yes, fire up your glutes, pull your scapula into your back. Take a deep inhale, exhale, high plank. From your high plank, lower your knees, lower your hips, arms come back for a locust. Inhale to lift up, beautiful strong back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Opposite side, left, right leg comes high. Option to step or float into your crescent.
Right leg forward?
Yeah, so right leg will be forward. High crescent here. And then we'll bring our hands to our hips. Deep inhale. And then exhale, airplane, launch off. So once again, option to bend into your right leg as much as you can to find a sense of lightness and readiness. Hands come to your hips. We add the external rotation, roll open your left hip as you dial your right foot down. Yes. And then dial it back down. 4 more times just like that. Three more. And last one. So we're gonna step to the back with our left foot for airplane. From here, begin to walk your hands down into your standing leg. So sit low into your left glute. Yes. Right leg is extended. Step your right foot down. Left leg, three-legged dog. Step your left foot forward, standing out. Right foot steps back. Standing out, step your left foot forward, move your chest through your arms. One more time. And standing out, left foot steps forward, move your chest through your arms. Ground your palms, lengthen your spine. This time we bend the right knee behind your left for a seated twist towards yes. An option to turn to the left. Spiral out to the right, to the front for fire hydrant move. Go left hip, right hip. So creating a brain mapping in the body so it automatically begins to find that neutral pelvis and movement from the hip. One more round each side. And we will pause this time with the right hip open. Load into your left hand, open up your right shoulder blade. And then step all the way into your dancing table. Fire up your glutes. Squeeze, awesome. High plank. Lower your knees. Lower your chest. Move back for your locust. Awesome variation. Exhale, downward facing dog. So from here, I want you to walk your hands back and just bring them to the mat and sink into here for a happy squat. Just so, yeah, let it all go, but place your hands into the mat. Feel that connection. And just allow all of this to be gone. Allow your neck to relax. Make your way to a standing position, right leg, one-legged mountain. Then we flamingo walk, lower your right leg down, hip flexion, left leg comes up, left leg comes down, right leg comes up, one more time, right leg comes down, and lower. How we doing? Good. Okay, exhale, forward fold. Inhale for chair. Exhale, forward fold. High plank to low plank, we're meeting our downward dog. Alright, so now we'll purposely add a hop. Left leg comes high, so working on hops. You're gonna launch off, you're at a bend in your right knee. The buoyancy is in the ball end of your feet. Remember, moving your chest through your hands like you're standing out. You can do little tiny hops, or you can just step it through or meet left leg warrior one. And awesome.
Gotcha.
And exhale, high plank to low plank, cobra or upward facing dog. Right leg lifts high. Option of bending your knee, you launch or you float, you switch in your air. Beautiful, Rachel. Arms come high. Exhale, high plank to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Okay, we're gonna get a little funky here. Left leg comes high. Either you hop or float to a low crescent lunge, left leg comes forward. Or you can just step it. Bend your right knee, top of your toes. Inhale, lift up. Listen here, side lunge to the right. Almost like you're opening up for goddess. And then plant your hands to the mat. So then sink low into your right hip. Bring your hands back to the front of your mat. Place them in front of your foot. Move your foot back a little bit. Standing out. Option to hop, or you can just stand for a warrior one. Yep. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Leave your palms open at your sacrum. Draw your shoulder blades towards each other. Deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Fold over your left thigh, but keep your elbows spread out. Yes. And then option to walk your left leg out so you're avoiding your thigh. From here, place your right hand down for a crescent twist. So right hand comes down. We have our warrior one legs. Awesome. Take what's ever comfortable for your neck. Lower your left hand next to your right hand. Bend your right bend your right elbow. Right elbow. And then, now allow your neck to follow that. Should feel real good. So just allow your neck to release. So relax your neck. Reapply your hand to the mat. An option to begin to pull back your left thigh. Keeping it where it is. So begin to straighten it out. Good stretch? From here, dial your left foot out. Step your right foot next to your right hand. Left foot comes back to a plank. Right foot. An option to just go behind the wrist as well. Do that one more time. Keep your left foot forward and your right foot back. Straight into half moon. Awesome work. Great. Yes. Exhale, warrior two. From here, little tiny circles back.
Y'all are missing yoga. Y'all need to take Lorenzo's class, y'all. Y'all are missing out. Y'all are missing out. I know y'all missed the hands-on assist, but sorry, go ahead.
Okay, and now reverse it, right? And then exhale, extend the side angle, left arm. I would have given you more assists, but you just got your alignment on point.
I love alignment.
Yeah, inhale, reverse. And then exhale, extend the side angle. Okay, from here, take one more inhale. Exhale, side plank, lower your right hand. Step your left foot back to your side plank. So option to lower your knee. Take whatever calls out to you. Take one more inhale. Flip into your dancing table. Refire up your glutes. Beautiful expression. Inhale. Exhale back to a high plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest. This time for your locust, one arm comes forward. And then switch it up. Yes, great expressions. Opposite. Last one. Last one. And then bring your hands underneath, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Right leg comes up. You can step or float for your low crescent. Right leg comes forward, bend your knee. So low crescent. And then exhale, side lunge towards the left. Sink low into your left glute. And then bring your hands to the floor. Take your hands to the front of your mat. You move your foot back. Option to lean forward. You can hop into your warrior one, or you can step it up. So right leg forward. All hopping is good. And exhale, interlock all 10 fingers behind your back. So this time, so keep your elbows where they are bent, but and draw your shoulders to open up your chest. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, devotional warrior. Fold over to the inside of your right thigh. Keep your spine long. Awesome adjustment. Lower your left hand, crescent twist. And take your gaze wherever feels comfortable for yes. Right hand comes to the inside. We bend the left elbow and then allow your neck to relax. Just get a really big stretch here. Left hand comes back to your right hand. Keep your palms here. Option to begin to pull back your right thigh. Yeah. From here, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Right foot comes back. We alternate. One more time. And we're going to pause with the right foot forward. Right foot comes forward, half moon. And then use your side obliques to lift you up. Really great. Deep inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. And we have little tiny circles. Thank you, clouds.
Give us a break.
We've been burning for 40 minutes. This is going to be my review. I'm turning it. Inhale, reverse. Whatever. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, side plank. Left hand comes down. Step back over. Once again, you have those options. Yes, really great foundation. Flip into your dancing table. Fire up your hips, fire up your glutes. Really great alignment. And then exhale, high plank. Lower your knees, hips, chest. Alternate arms for locust. You remember where we did this first? Sequence one.
Yeah.
With One more time, each side. You're like, there's so much going on. Last time. And then we'll meet back into our downward facing dog. All right, come back to the breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, side out. One more, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. All right, we're gonna bring it all together. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, forward fold. Interlock your fingers behind your back and bring them towards your sacrum. So, begin to lift your chest up off your thigh and step your right foot back into that crescent. Continue to lengthen forward. Make the connection of your left hand on top of your right glute and extend your right arm. So just like we did, yeah, okay. Now, Dao, keep your left hand where it is. Dao open for your warrior variation. So take your right arm over. But continue to give that feedback to your left hand and your right glute. Dial to the back of your mat, crescent twist. Left hand comes down. Right hand twists over. Flip your right leg into your dancing table. So step it over. Big step.
Oh, okay.
Fire up. Right hand comes down for a fallen angel. Step it through. Left arm comes up. From here, lower your hips. Left knee comes on top of your right knee for your crescent twist. Left knee on top of the seated twist. Spiral to the right to the front of your mat for your fire hydrant. And then we're going to hold the right leg open So option to stay here. If you'd like, you can go for scissors. Bring in your knee over. Yeah. Awesome work. And we come back to our fire hydrant. Left knee comes up. Open up your hip. Option to grab your left foot here. Flip into your dancing table. Exhale, high plank. Lower your knees. Lower your chest. Cobra or bow. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes high. 3 circles. Opposite direction. Transition into funky dolphin. Lower your right forearm. Keep your leg lifted. And then bring your left hand underneath your shoulder. So, yes. Awesome. So just be present here. So don't think about it. Just do it. Left foot comes forward, half moon. Awesome. And now bring your left hand to your heart. Take a deep inhale, step to the back of your mat, right leg airplane. Walk your hands down for your standing L. Left foot steps down, right leg three-legged dog. Right foot forward, standing L. Keep your palms flat. Left leg steps back, three-legged dog. Right hands in flat, step it forward. One more time. Left foot back, three-legged dog. Standing L, palms are flat. This is your option for handstands here. If you do your launch off your toes, moving your chest through your arms. Awesome. And then from here, standing out, lower your left leg and step back into a warrior two. Interlock your fingers behind your back. And then inhale for reverse warrior. And then exhale. One more time. Inhale, reverse. And then exhale. So left hand comes to the front of your mat for one-legged plank. Left hand comes down. You shoot back into a one-legged plank. One-legged plank, side plank. And then alternate the legs. One more time each side. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg comes high, low crescent lunge. Right knee is bent. Yes. Exhale, side lunge to the right. So this time, we're gonna go to the right, and then you're gonna side lunge to the left. So you have the option to go ankle to ankle. You can go hip to hip. Take any height that suits you. Option to hop out the leg. Just find movement. Give yourself one more round each side. We'll meet at the back. Turn warrior one legs to the front. Hands come in your fingertip V shape. Lengthen out through the spine. Option to stay here or begin to straighten out your left leg. Step your left foot back into a plank. We got 5 forward hops here. 1. And find lightness, yes. 4. And 5. Forward fold, fold over. Bring your hands back to your sacrum. All right, and then we finish it out. Right leg steps back. Just kidding. Step your right foot forward. Left leg steps back. Now begin to lift your chest up off your thigh. This time, left arm reaches forward and allow your right hand to connect with your left glute. So create that feedback. Keep your right hand where it is. Modification warrior. Open up. Crescent lunge to the back. Right hand comes down. You twist open towards the left. Flip your left leg into your dancing table. Left hand is grounded. Fallen angel. Step your left foot. Yes, awesome. From here, lower your hips. Right leg comes on top of your left bent knee. You twist towards the right. Open up to the left to the front of the mat, fire hydrant. Right hip comes up, left. So much more fluid. And we'll pause with the left leg up. Option to take your scissors here, or you can go right here, just make that connection. Or maybe she goes for it, and she goes for it. Woo! And we'll meet back into our quadruped. Left knee comes up. Ground into your right. Actually lower your left knee down. Open up towards the right. Option to continue to open up. Option to grab your foot. And then flip into your dancing table. Exhale back to high plank. Lower your knees, lower your hips, cobra or bow. Beautiful. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg comes high. 3 circles. So pause here. Bring your right hip out a little bit. Yes. Now drop your left forearm into your funky dolphin and then move your right hand underneath. Awesome. Breathe. Be here, be present. Allow your breath to match the intensity. Step your right foot into a half moon. Yes, awesome. And then bring your bottom hand to your chest. Great use of obliques here. Left leg airplane to the back. Beautiful transition. Slowly move into a standing L. Keep your palms grounded. Lower your right foot, left leg, 3-legged dog. Palms stay grounded, standing L. Move your chest through your hands. Awesome. One more time. Option to add a hop here. We'll lower with the right leg. So right hand is next to your left foot, right foot is next to your left foot. And then open up to your warrior 2 towards the left. Interlock all 10 fingers behind your back. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Take one more inhale. And then exhale. Bring your right hand to the front of your mat for side plank. And then exhale, lower your left hand down, right leg, one-legged plank. Walk it out. One more around each side. From here, downward facing dog. Right leg comes high. Low crescent lunge. Lower your left knee, arms come high. Exhale, side lunge to the left. From here, we're gonna open up towards the left. So you can go ankle to ankle, you can go hip to hip. Option to lift it up. Whatever calls out to you. One more round each side. Warrior, one legs to the front with your fingertip V. Lengthen through your spine. And then option to pull your right thigh back. Great expansion. Step your right foot back for a high plank. We have our froggy hops 5 times. Yes, lightness. Great core. 2 more. And then come to the front of your mat, come to a seated position, make your way to lying down onto your back. Keep both feet grounded. Bring both knees over to the left. Keep your right foot activated. Take your arms over your head. Now this is a great view. Left hand grabs the right hand, reach out. I want you to make these wide now, but keep this side foot activated. And then same thing, opposite side. Pivot to the sides of both feet. And imagine the left hand is pressing into your left hip. Come back to center and make your way to a Shavasana. Take any last minute shapes, postures you need. And exhale for Shavasana. Give yourself a moment to relax. Allow your toes, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, free from tension. As your stomach rises and falls, allow yourself sink into your mat. Fingers, wrists, forearms, elbows, shoulders. Released. Relax. Relax your face. Release control of your breath. I'll leave you here and I'll bring you back in time. So stay here as long as you like. If you're ready to return, begin to bring awareness back to your body. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Or you can stay where you are. I was like, she's not going anywhere.
I don't.
Favor one side of the body, roll to that side, and then make your way to a seated position. Alright, remain internal, find your chest lifted over your shoulders. Return to the rise and fall of your breath. Hands come to heart center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, side out. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, let it go. Take a deep inhale, hold at the top. Cherish the breath. Exhale, side out. You bow forward together, namaste. Alright, thanks. How was class?
It was great. Thanks for inviting me over for this.
No, it was cool. No, like I was like, who do I know? I didn't know you were gonna have such proper alignment.